This is Batman. You're watching Kyle Reviewed.
Hey guys, just finished watching Batwoman, Season 1, Episode 1, pilot. This show is interesting. I mean, I'm not going to say it's bad, but how can I not say it's bad? Because it has a 72 from critics on Rotten Tomatoes and a 9% from audiences on Rotten Tomato. On IMDb, it has 5 out of 10. At least the pilot itself does. And then let's see what else other things have. Just general IMDb says 3.4 out of 10 for the show. Facebook has 3.3 out of 5. And then YouTube users 57% like this show on Google. So we'll have to wait and see as to where things go, but clearly they need to listen to audiences and change things up because it just has an overall feel of cheapness to it. It just feels like a student film type thing, or a low budget stuff, or one of those internet videos that get put out there not expecting to make money. Even it seems like it probably has the same type of budget as like Bat in the Sun videos, which is not to say anything about Bat in the Sun. I mean, they're a very high budget for what they are, but it's just not enough for a TV show. So it's just, I don't know, it's not here, and I think we'll have to wait and see as to where things kind of go. And with the future being, Disney putting out some Marvel shows with budgets of $25 million per episode, how is Batwoman going to compete in that market? They gotta compete. They have to compete in that market because, if Marvel starts putting out, 2021, they're going to have 4 movies and like 4 or 5 Disney Plus shows out there. At what point is there going to be like, at a certain point I'm going to be like, I just have too many comic book shows that I'm following weekly, and you know what? I'm not gonna not watch any of the MCU stuff. I'm too invested into that. And also, why would anyone not watch a higher budget show over the lower budget show? So the lower budget show is gonna get kicked off the list, and we're not gonna be able to have time to watch all that. So we'll have to wait and see as to where things kind of go. But they need to double up the budget. And at this point, I would even say take all the DC shows, all the Arrowverse shows, cancel them all, and put them all into one show. Have Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, all this stuff in one show. Just call it Justice League and put it on the TV out there and give it the budget of Ultra Force. Like they have 5 shows this season, 5 for now, and then Arrow's going to go down, so that'll go down. Might get replaced with like a Birds of Prey shows, rumors or something like that. But take it all and get a 5 times the budget of the most expensive one. And let's say Flash is probably the most expensive one. And then take that, give it 5 times the budget of that, all the budgets into one, and then just do the crossover, but for like 10 episodes a season. Don't give us 22 episodes, give us 10 episodes with that, so it's 5 times the budget, and maybe give us, 15 episodes, 13 episodes, give us that, and then it would be a super high budget, and then be able to compete with higher budget shows, even just the Daredevil Netflix shows, which are nowhere near the budget of the Disney Plus shows, but this needs to start competing with that, because I'm tired of seeing cheap TV stuff and saying, oh no, they don't have enough budget, it's not their fault. Well, give them a bigger budget, So yeah, getting into this show, there's a lot of things that just kind of break the mold of like the Batman mythos, which kind of doesn't make sense, and there's no explanation to it, at least not yet. We see Batman has left, he's gone for the past 3 years. And then we find out that Bruce Wayne's gone. There's also no timeline for this as to what timeline this is within the Arrowverse. When she's first getting this, what time, how long? I thought this first episode would go, and then it would stop, and then we'd pick up to after Elseworld in episode 2 or something like that. But we'll have to wait and see. At some point, I guess we'll maybe get a few episodes of her origin, and then later on jump into her after Elseworld, but it's also be nice to know a timeline as to when did Bruce Wayne leave, and when is this taking place? Her becoming Batwoman. Did she do that while Oliver Queen was on Lian Yu? Was it before Barry got hit by lightning? Before the particle accelerator? Because that would be something interesting to know. Because if the particle accelerator, and then also how far it is from Gotham to Arrow to Star City to Central City and stuff. If the particle accelerator has gone on, can we see villains, people get affected, and then they wind up in Gotham. How far is it? Is it close enough for that to make sense? I think that'd be something interesting to idea, and just giving us a title, as to how, even just giving us a date type thing, or references as to how things going on. Maybe it's in the middle of the 5 years that Oliver's been on the island, just saying, "Oh, Oliver Queen, 5 years anniversary since Oliver Queen," just give us. It would be nice to have some sort of things that's showing us that it's, first of all, connected, if someone didn't know, and second of all, what timeline what time is this in relation to the other shows? So we start off. We see flashbacks to Batman not saving someone, and she blames Batman. So Batman. Okay, they explain it later on in the episode, but he pretty much. He had this car that was falling off of a bridge, and he didn't save the people inside of it. And they say later on, because there was a school bus full of kids that we didn't see, that he saved all of them and thought that the car was safe. I don't know. It just seems to me, pull the kids out, then go after the other, because those kids are literally about to die. The car's off a cliff, whereas the bus was just sitting there. I guess they implied or said that Joker was maybe driving the bus. Why was he after? Why was Joker after this Kate's mother and stuff, and Kate and the kids, Kate and her sister? Why was Joker after them? Does Joker know that Batman is Bruce Wayne and related to Kate Kane? Related to them, and that's why he's going after them. That would be interesting to know, is if hopefully we get an explanation as to why, if Joker was doing that, if that was Joker, had a bunch of kids hostage in that bus, why was he, ramming this car? That'd be something interesting to see. Or is it just kind of a chase gone wrong and they got into the path? It'd be something cool to it needs something to be explained. But I feel like the show is not going to explain it, so we'll have to wait and see. But hopefully they do explain it. I probably would bet on them not explaining it at this point. So we'll have to wait and see. We see it's been 3 years since Batman's been gone, and they're trying to turn off the bat signal. Agent Moore gets kidnapped. Kate, we see Kate has a trainer. We first actually opened up the episode with her under ice, trying to break free. That didn't really work out. That was kind of silly. Her training under the ice and train her out in the snow. That really didn't make sense. We see that Kate Kane has to break into Wayne Tech to really get into there. But why wouldn't she have? Bruce is gone. Wouldn't she have access to it, or at least access to most of it? It would make more sense if she just got into the place, and then that one room was Lucius told her to not go into that one room that's off limits, right? But she went to go in anyways. I just don't see why she had to climb up the whole side of the building. Why didn't she have access to the actual building itself? I mean, someone must be running Wayne Enterprises. It's not going to just fall apart. I mean, wherever Bruce Wayne is, he needs money to fund himself, right? And he also, it's $1 billion business, right? Trillions of dollars going into this business. It needs to be sustaining, right? It can't just be a rundown building. We see that, and we also see Kate and Mary, got in trouble for being gay in the military, and that kind of threw me off. That kind of I had to Google it to make sure that that would actually make sense, that they would be, they could have gotten in trouble, and sure enough, 2011 is when they abolished that, so it makes sense that she could have been in the military for that. Then we see at one point they end up finding out where Alice is by zooming and enhancing in a photo and a video. That was kind of silly. I hate just zooming and enhancing doesn't really work. Zooming and just trying to guess what it is. Someone could be that would make sense, right? I don't know. The zooming and enhance just kind of pisses me off when I keep seeing that, because it just, if you're taking any photo on a smartphone and you try and zooming in, that you're not going to get enhance what's not there, right? It just doesn't make sense. And then there's so many questions that I started having is first of all, Batcave is under Wayne Enterprises and not Wayne Manor. Why? Just hopefully we get explanations of that. And then also, so he has this, his secret Batcave in a building full of strangers, which is kind of silly because the whole point about the Batcave is only him, Alfred, and anyone who lives there knows about it. But it's only him and Alfred, so that's why he's able to keep the Batcave so hidden inside of the Wayne Manor, because no one else is allowed there. But a pretty much public building like Wayne Manor, like it'd be parts of it would be open to the public, like, so it's just kind of silly having it there. And also, okay, so he has it there, but he's gone, right? He leaves town. So wouldn't he have the door, the secret door, dismantled? Maybe, shut down so it's permanently locked so that, nobody knows there's even was a door there. And leaving Lucius Fox there, who knows? Is it Lucius Fox, or what are they calling him? Lucius something else? Luke Fox? Yeah. I don't know. It just seems kind of silly. If Luke Fox is Lucius Fox's son, why would he know about the Batcave being in there? That just makes no sense. He shouldn't know about it unless he's maybe Lucius Fox and they're calling him Luke Fox. We'll have to wait and see. But just the whole idea that the door is still activated makes no sense. It seems to me just change the door, remove it, and just seal it shut. Why not do that, especially while you're going away, so that someone doesn't walk into your Batcave? And also, if you do, why leave all the evidence there? I imagine he might have, something in the Wayne Manor, like some sort of cave in Wayne Manor at his house, and then maybe something at Wayne Tech to be able to, leave from there and get a bat suit, right? Cool. He might have two. Maybe she found one of his bat caves, right? He has stashes all over Gotham and all that stuff to be able to become Batman and all that. But if you're going away for a while, have Alfred go there and kind of wipe it clean. So if someone did find it, which they shouldn't be able to because the whole wall should be rebuilt, just kind of shut down, or at least permanently turned off, so there's no power, no one can accidentally, turn on that stuff. Because what if a maid just walked in, someone's just in there cleaning and just moved the thing, and all of a sudden the door opens to a secret Batcave, It's just kind of silly to have that there, and why would Bruce Wayne do that? Would be kind of silly. And even him leaving, Luke Fox with all that knowledge of him as Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is kind of usually the more paranoid guy. He's the guy who has safe plans for all of the Justice League members in case they ever go rogue, right? He has that, and even though they do get leaked out and the bad guys eventually end up using them on the Justice League, he still keeps them. He might retweak them after that, but he still keeps them because he has to have a plan for everything. So, it seems like, to me, he'd be the kind of guy to have, let's say, John Jones or someone somehow wipe Luke Fox's memory of him as Batman, especially when he's going away, to not make sure that Luke Fox doesn't reveal his secret as Batman, right? So, I don't know. There's so many things like that just kind of destroy the whole Batman mythos. And first of all, the suit. I understand it's both. They made the suit for Ruby Rose for her Batwoman costume, and then they try to make it look like a Batman costume, but it looks like a terrible Batman costume. Even the clips and thing we see of Batman from the flashbacks, so terrible. I don't know why they couldn't just get another Batman. I mean, maybe just get David Mazouz's Batman costume that he just did, and then have that, just want to have Luke Fox make a whole new one instead of turning the Batman suit into it, or at least have it look like it and then just completely change it. It just because it already was. Because it already was, Ruby Rose's costume, and they changed very little of it to make it look like Batman. It doesn't look like a good Batman costume, and it doesn't really sell it. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see as to where things kind of go. But I'm not really liking this show. I mean, hopefully, the budget needs to just get up, and there's just a lot of holes in this show here. We also end the episode with finding out that Mary is married to a guy. Which is okay, whatever. And then we get the reveal that Beth is Alice. So didn't see that one coming. Feel like I should have, but I'm also just getting home from work, so maybe that's why I feel like extra tired. That's why I didn't get that. But we'll have to wait and see. It's kind of interesting to seeing that Beth is Alice. So we'll see where that goes. So let me know what you think, guys, about the steps in the comments below about Batwoman season 1, episode 1, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.
Hi, this is Kevin Conroy, talking to you from the library of Wayne Manor. You may know me as Batman. I just want you to know that you're watching Kyle Reviewed. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.